Uh,
Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're digging into a pretty serious piece of hardware, the EcoFlow DELTA Pro Ultra home backup system.
hmm
We've been looking at a review called Premium Price, Premium Problems.
Right. Sets the stage a bit.
It does. So our goal here is to, unpack what this thing can do, its extreme capabilities,
Mhm.
but also weigh that against the big trade-offs. We're talking cost, logistics. Is it really worth it for you?
Okay, let's get into it. And the first thing that jumps out is just the scale. It's huge.
Huge how?
Well, it starts at 6 kilowatt hours of storage, which is decent, but you can expand it a lot.
Much is a lot.
Up to 90 kilowatt hours. 90. The source actually said that's potentially enough to run an average American home for like a whole month.
Wow. Okay, that is massive. And I assume it can deliver that power effectively?
Oh, yeah. The output's impressive, too. 7.2 kilowatts AC output.
So that handles the big stuff.
Definitely. Think water heater, oven, dryer, even a 3-ton central air conditioner. It can run heavy loads, maybe even simultaneously. So you're not picking and choosing which circuits get backup power.
Not necessarily, no. It seems designed to handle a good chunk of a home's demand. And importantly, the battery chemistry is LFP.
Lithium iron phosphate. Right, that's generally seen as the safer one.
Yeah, the review mentioned it's the type that won't spontaneously combust, which is reassuring for something this large sitting in your house.
Okay, so big power, safe chemistry.
Hmm.
But the title mentioned problems. Where do those come in?
Well, Ultra also applies to the price and the physical size. The starting kit is listed at $4,199.
Oof. Okay, premium price checked.
And it's heavy. Like, the main unit weighs as much as a small refrigerator, so not exactly portable in the usual sense.
Right, ultra heavy maybe. So that sets up the premium problems angle quite nicely. But there's a specific reason it's designed like this, isn't there? The versatility.
Exactly. That seems to be the core selling point. It's not just a stationary battery you bolt to the wall and forget about.
So you can, what, hook it into your home's main panel for backup?
Correct, like a traditional system. Or you can disconnect the whole unit and theoretically haul it somewhere else. An off-grid cabin, a work site, whatever.
Huh. So it bridges the gap between home backup and like a giant portable power station.
Precisely. And the charging options support that idea too. You can feed it power from solar panels, obviously the grid, or even a gas generator if you're out in the middle of nowhere.
Makes sense. And I saw something about smart controls.
Yeah, app integration, the usual stuff. But it specifically mentioned time of use charging control. So if you have variable electricity rates, you can tell it to charge up when power is cheap and maybe even discharge when it's expensive.
Okay, so potentially saving money on utility bills too. That flexibility sounds great, honestly, but there have to be catches, right? The review title wasn't exactly subtle.
Right. And there are some significant ones. First up, the warranty.
Uh-oh.
It's only 5 years.
5.
Yeah.
For something that costs thousands and is meant to last, that seems short.
It is. The review points out that major competitors, especially in the stationary market, often offer 10 to 15 years. That's a really big difference.
Yeah, that doesn't inspire long-term confidence, especially at that price point. What else?
Well, connecting to that, the value proposition gets shaky when compared directly to alternatives. The Tesla Powerwall was mentioned.
Ah, the big name in stationary storage.
Right. And the source states the Powerwall offers more than double the capacity for similar money.
Wait, double the storage for similar costs? So you're essentially paying a huge premium just for the option to maybe move this fridge-size battery.
That seems to be the implication. You're paying thousands extra for that portability factor, which most people probably won't use very often, if ever.
Okay, that's a major trade-off. And is installation straightforward? Another hurdle. The review highlighted a practical problem. Finding an electrician willing to install it. Why? Is it complicated?
It's more about where you bought it. Many electricians prefer to install equipment they source themselves through their regular suppliers. They might be hesitant to install, a high-voltage system you just ordered directly off the internet.
Liability concerns, maybe? Or just unfamiliarity?
Probably a mix of both. They didn't sell it, they don't know its full history, they might not want the risk if something goes wrong. So for you, the homeowner, that could mean trouble finding someone, maybe higher installation costs, definitely more hassle.
Okay, so let's try to synthesize this. Who is this actually for?
The review's conclusions seem pretty clear. If you face frequent, long power outages, or if you genuinely live off-grid and need that massive, somewhat portable power block, then yes, it has legitimate value.
But for the average person just wanting backup for occasional outages.
For most homeowners, the verdict seems to be you're paying a very large premium for flexibility you'll likely never actually use.
Especially when you factor in the shorter warranty and potential installation headaches.
Exactly. The review did suggest it might make sense if you're building a big stationary system from scratch,
Well,
especially planning for solar cycling and wanting massive expansion potential down the line. But otherwise, maybe not.
yeah.
So the core trade-off for you, the listener, is this. You get incredible power potential, massive expansion, LFP safety, and that unique portability.
Hmm.
But you pay a lot up front, get a comparatively short warranty, and might face real challenges getting it installed, all while competitors offer more stationary capacity for less money.
Which leads us to our final thought for you to sort of, well, chew on. Think about this. If that unit is going to sit in your garage or basement 365 days a year, are you truly better off paying extra for the ability to move it? Or should that investment go towards a dedicated stationary system with potentially double the capacity, a much longer warranty, and smoother professional installation? How much is that theoretical portability really worth to you? A key question to ponder.
Indeed.
All right, that wraps up this deep dive. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you on the next one.